Mysterious Mage, hey, welcome to our ancient training grounds. We can move around, look, and we can toggle the look inversion, which for me, I'm not going to push that because sometimes it gets stuck. Yeah, it's beta. Alright, we're going to train here to prepare for the hollow grounds. We're going to head to the marked location ahead. And this is going to be a quick tutorial, quick start guide for Spellbreak. Hi, Avira Emberdane. I'm like you, a Vowbreaker, outcast, a criminal, a mage. Okay, didn't sign up for that. I belong to the Order of the Vowbreakers. We defy the Vowkeepers at every step. Okay, hopefully get some more information on the lore in this game. And they protect our fellow breakers. Let's go ahead and start our training. Portals are what we drop from the sky from. We're going to go ahead and learn to levitate, it looks like right here. We're on the PS4, so X is what's going to be used for levitation. If you tap it, you can just do a quick jump. You hold it, it's going to start your levitation or hovering. You can cancel it midair by pushing X again. So really easy, simple. You can just run off the cliff, hold it, and you actually don't have to hold it the whole entire time. You can just hold it to get it started and release. Yeah, it's not going to let us attack yet. Let's move on to the next one. Looks like we're getting a hang of levitation, helps you traverse hard to reach areas. Looks like they gave us a Pyromancer gauntlet to start. We cast Fireball with this. All gauntlets use a spell with your right trigger and R1. So R2 and R1 cast the sorcery spell, which you'll see in just a second. Give us some practice targets here to try to hit with our spell, and we're going to hit them. And the cool thing is with the fireball is it does AoE effects, so you can actually hit the ground and still do damage to them. Not as much damage if you were to hit them with a direct hit, but still do a little bit of damage. And then back to the hovering real quick, what you can do is if you're in the air is just before you run out of mana, which the mana is going to be this little bar in the middle. It's pretty clean setup looking. And if you go ahead and use your auto attack or regular cast or fireball in this case while you're midair, you can still do that. So that's pretty nice. Every gauntlet's got a secondary ability or sorcery. This case is going to be the flame wall for the fire. And in this case, we want to hit all targets, and as you see, we missed them here. So I'm going to do that one more time. And what you can do for most all the sorceries, you hold, and it actually says right there, you hold to aim it, and you can look it around. And if you jump in the air actually, as well, you'll hover or stand still for a little bit. And yeah, allows you to aim up the shot. Flame Wall's AoE effect can hit all enemies. It's got some secondary effects too as you level up. Alright, equip a second gauntlet. As you can see, elements can be combined to create special interactions. We go ahead and throw the sorcery Toxic Cloud on the platform, just as she says. And if you were to have a lightning gauntlet or someone else on your team, or anybody actually for that matter, was to cast or use a lightning effect on it, you'll get that effect. On the same token, if you have the fire gauntlet and you use this on the cloud, it's going to combust into noxious flames. It's a deadly combination, as you can see Avira explaining. This is a really quick guide, just to get you started, and you can run through this to yourself. So it's really quick. Runes are one of your main keys for mobility as well as utility, and in this one, it shows enemy locations. So in our case, we just push circle, and it allows us to see enemies through walls with the red glowing outfit. Just like that. And there's many different runes available in the game. Flight, Spring Step, Teleportation, Invisibility, Shadow Step, and all that will get covered, or you'll see it in the game in the future. Talents are super important. Scrolls will be found in chests, laying on the ground from exiled enemies. Go ahead and read those skills. They're all going to give you, or scrolls are going to give you special points. So in this case, the Scroll of Mind gives you spell damage. Scroll of Body is going to increase your cast speed, in our case right now. And the Scroll of Spear integrates you, improving your run speed. And in the future, you'll be able to see all these talents in great detail. The exile enemy, they will drop a scroll they've collected, so that's always something you want to grab when you get the chance to. And then a very important aspect of the game here coming up is going to be your equipment. You're going to want to make sure to pick up equipment you find on the ground. There's 3 main types. It's going to be your boots, which is going to give you increased run speed. A belt, which is going to give you armor, which is going to be that blue bar in the bottom left that you just saw. And an amulet, which is going to give you more mana, so you can fly in the air for longer, cast more auto-attack spells. And just like in a classic RPG game, you are going to upgrade your items. And so right here, as you can see, we have a green version of a belt, a blue version of an amulet, and a purple version of boots. And so always upgrade when you can. And that's just going to be a little bit better version, increased stats for that particular item. And of course, there is one more tier which they don't show off here, which is the legendary or gold sets. Oh no, Fear, why'd you do that to me? So what you're going to want to do if you take a hit is grab a health potion, consume that health potion, and just real quick random tip is you can't jump or do any mobility while you are drinking or consuming the potion. So be sure you are aware you don't get yourself stuck in the little hole right here and have to jump away and whatnot. So anyway, you just consume it and let it do its thing, and then get out of there as soon as you can. Same thing with your armor. You can regenerate that exactly the same way. Same rules apply. Alright, there is squads in this game. And in case you do get into a squad match and one of your teammates falls, you're going to want to make sure you pick them up. And what we're going to do is going to show you how to do that right here. Just run up on them easily and tap square, just like you would read a scroll or activate a consumable. And just like that, they're picked up and ready to fight again. Now they do recover a portion of their health, no armor, I believe. And so you're going to want to make sure they are in a fairly safe spot before you res them. And that's pretty much going to do it. After you get to this point here, you're going to be able to go to the practice realm right here. And in the practice area, you can do all sorts of things like practice various gauntlets, techniques, shots, and that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial video, and we'll have more Spellbreak in the future. So thanks for watching.